About a year ago, I read a statement in one of Paul David Tripp's devotionals that said, "True prayer happens at the intersection of surrender and celebration." At the time, I read it and went on, not really thinking much about it. But in the middle of Hurricane Milton, in the middle of the eye of the storm, God brought that statement back to me. You see, we had been listening for days to forecasters saying it could wobble and come on land at this place, but it was just too soon to tell. It would come on land at a Category 5, but it was just too soon to tell. You see, we were praying for coverage over her daughter and family that were in an older home, or her parents in a mobile home park. As it happened, God did bring it in as a Category 3, which we were thankful. And sitting in that storm right there in the middle, God said, "Just give it to me." We had said all along, we'd made the preparations, we were ready as we could be, but we just gave it to God. We said, "God, you've got this." But really surrendering, saying however it turns out is going to be fine. In the eye of the storm, we surrendered to God that however it would turn out, we were going to celebrate. Celebrate God for who He was and celebrate God for how He had protected. The next day when we went to the mobile home park, we saw devastation. We saw trailers that had lost almost everything. Her parents only lost an awning and part of a roof and the tonneau cover on their truck, and her kids only lost a fence and a few trees. But really, in the eye of the storm, we could celebrate, because we could celebrate that God was in control. He was the master of the storm, and He is in our hearts, the master of every suffering or every storm that we face. When it's just too soon to tell, you need to just surrender and give it to Him and then celebrate Him for who He is.